Then how did you manage to get out this emergency situation for a few minutes to be able to send Alex a message if he was beating you?
哇，这个问题好像可以问到他。
Okay. The knowledge of the passing of events on the 28th of March are solely from the words of the defendant. Correct. So yes.
Oh yes.
谢谢。
哇，真的不一样哦！哇哦！
这仪式感真是拉满。
来，帅呀！真的很就像那种 TVB 的那种剧里面那种场景。
对，他们长得也很像 TVB 剧里面的场景。
对，特别张启乔哈。
绝了这个
头发，帅呀！
空发到齐了，充满自信。远方来了。多帅啊你！霸气。
I am also very sympathetic with her because she had been abused by her late husband for a long time. I had accompanied her to see psychiatrists on a few occasions. I know that she hated her late husband. She sometimes told me she would wish him dead.
Does Mandy Tan think about her husband?
I don't know what he should think about her husband.
Has she ever expressed to you in words about anything?
Objection.
Objection. Oh, 来了。Objection.
Objection. Leading question.
Yes.
Okay. Part of his body did you strike? Did you hit?
I think it's his head, but I cannot tell the exact position.
How hard did you hit his head with this glass jar?
I don't think I hit him hardly because my aim was to stop him. It seems that after I hit him and then he just sat down on the sofa.
Did you see any wounds or blood on the deceased?
Yes, not really many blood, but...
What did the deceased look like after he was hit by you?
He was not moving. He looks like he had calmed down, but he looks a bit sleepy.
Would you agree with me that you had one conviction for assault occasioning actual bodily harm?
Yes.
哎，他为什么问这个？
这其实是辩方，他想
主动把这个事情解释清楚哦。
这个危险吗？
如果这个材料确实是双方都拿到的话，可能主动说也不是一件坏事儿。
Can you briefly outline what happened in relation to that assault, so the jury know?
I was engaged in a fight in a bar, and I used a glass to hit another person. I admitted my fault. I plead guilty in that case.
As I understand it, you had the conviction for obtaining property by deception. You used a forged credit card to obtain some property. Is that right?
Yes.
哇，他有这么多前科。
You pleaded guilty.
Have these convictions affected your attitude in life?
Yes, I became an honest person afterwards. And I tried to control my emotions. It has changed my life. I became a law-abiding person afterwards.
哦，
他想问这个结果，他问出他已经变了。
因为你自己不说的话，对方也会问。
对，会影响他前面证词的可信度。
可信性，对，就比较被动，
也是个思路。
So you can't remember every single detail at the scene. You can't even remember where did Mandy get that statue. So how can you say that Mandy hit at least 4 or 5 times?
Oh, good. 扳回来了。
I saw him because I was looking at Robert at that time. She raised her hand and then used the statue to hit. Cannot remember the exact times, but
Sure.
4到5次变成了记不清多少次。
对，
So you were not sure about every single action done by Robert and Mandy because you were in panic.
you can say so.
前面的证言的可信度
降低了哈。
大打折扣。
Any other findings during the internal examination?
Bodily samples have been collected for toxicological screening. The deceased blood sample reacted positive to zopiclone at around 45 mg, fluoxetine 10 mg, and ethanol 200 mg per 100 ml.
Do you know what is the zopiclone and the fluoxetine you mentioned, and what's the function of them?
Zopiclone is a type of sleeping pill which can treat insomnia. Fluoxetine is a type of antidepressant.
Can you describe what's your view about those medicine you just mentioned, which were screened out from the system of the deceased?
Zopiclone is a sleeping pill because the dosage is a little bit bigger. It's at around 45 mg. But for the usual dosage, we would use only 7.5 mg. So 45 is actually clearly exceed the usual dosage. So could lead a person even into coma.
Oral，
哇，这么高啊！
Fluoxetine is a common type of antidepressant. So we won't ask the patient to take this antidepressant with the alcohol because it could cause the side effect, even maximize the side effect. It could cause the patient to feel very dizzy and cannot act normally. This finding was compatible with a non-existence of defensive wounds, which suggested that the deceased was overdosed and unable to resist or defend himself against the violent attacks.
Sorry.
Oh.
Objection. I think that's opinion evidence beyond expertise.
Well, she's a pathologist and giving evidence as an
She
expert.
speculated about the thing happened at the crime scene.
反驳了法官。
All right, I accept that objection. Yes, that answer is withdrawn. That is a fair objection.
Thank you, my lord.
Cool，
好厉害哦！
强势推进。
There is 1 and 2 that's close to linear contused laceration. Number 3 and 4 small open scalp wounds with abrasions. Is that correct?
Yes.
Is there a great chance that the object caused both 1 and 2 and another object caused both 3 and 4?
It could be.
伤口是不一样的。
From the fact that the only 4 wounds, it's not likely that Robert has suffered more than 4 serious hits.
So how many times did you hit him?
I think once or twice. He picked up statue made of steel and hit Robert's head around 4 to 5 times, I think.
那这就跟刚刚那个 Alex 说的是
有出入。
对，
他很好的化解了前一位证人的 可信度。
对，
厉害啊！
Could you please describe the possibility that a person can cause such wounds by using a glass jar without breaking the glass?
Yeah, it's possible.
It's possible, okay. And
跟他预设的答案方向可能不太一致，所以使得他接下来的问题他必须临场。
We want you to describe how likely it is caused by two different persons.
We cannot tell.
She said she wanted to open a lemon tea shop, and she gave me some lemon tea and asked me for feedback.
And how did this lemon tea taste like?
It tastes like just a normal lemon tea. Very sour, I would say.
Very sour.
Yeah.
And how would this lemon tea look like?
It's just a normal lemon tea.
How did you feel after drinking this lemon tea?
I felt quite sleepy.
What?
After drinking it.
What? Tea.
Do you, like, usually when you drink lemon tea, do you also get sleepy?
No.
So it was only this lemon tea that made you very sleepy?
Yeah, this specific lemon tea.
这是什么意思啊？那
拿它试药可能是他想确定多少的剂量能够让一个成年人
产生困意
对，
以及他有没有喝出来他有异常的味道。
对。
哇，这有点阴谋了。
所以他说 normal lemon tea 是说他没有其他的怪味。
确保她丈夫未来喝的时候也喝不出来。
How many times did Mandy invite you to taste her lemon tea?
I think maybe twice.
So only twice, but did you catch COVID recently while you were tasting the lemon tea?
可能是因为其他的问题。
邻居他的判断是 speculation， 因为他有可能是因为新冠的后遗症导致，他没有任何证据直接去说明是因为下药让他感到了喝完柠檬茶就精神恍惚。
有道理啊。
Yeah, I caught COVID around that time when I tasted lemon tea.
哦，那不能。
How many times did you feel sleepy over the 2 months?
Not very often.
More than twice?
Yes.
So it's not every time that you feel sleepy is after drinking the lemon tea. Is that correct?
Yes, correct.
那就没意义了。
漂亮。
So how did Mandy invite you to review the lemon tea?
She just asked me, how was it?
How was the taste or how do you feel?
好细节啊！
哇 So how was the taste?
So the review focused on the taste rather than your feeling after drinking it.
Right.
Okay.
也打掉了哇！
I have no further question. Thank you, my lord.
抱歉。
后面的辅佐团队要开始递条了，没递出去。
We're going to call our defendant and also one of the expert witness.
That's fine. So you're entitled to make an opening address, please.
最后他们说的 ，OK，他们就觉得，规律一直都好像没有惩罚的用力，这是很好的机会让他重新振作起来。要表现自己，就要看Grady这方面靠不当点。
Grady 加油啊！
来了
Speak up.
What's up?
Oh God！
啊，判了1集就需要陈仲云说话，刚张嘴让我扫码续费是不是？
It is not hard to find that Alex is a 10th witness. He is also involved in this crime, about which he's telling the police, takes a chance for his guilty plea of manslaughter to be accepted and the accusation of murder to be amended to manslaughter. This is the first issue for you to consider. Secondly, it was Amy's statement that raised suspicion about whether Mandy intentionally made the lemon tea more sour than usual in order to put Zopiclone in the lemon tea, and whether the invitation of tasting and reviewing before was a testing for future attempt for Mandy's conduct of poisoning. However, the statements which caused suspicion to be raised were both opinion evidence, which is inadmissible in this court. And lastly, coming to the intention of Mandy. Mandy did not have a clear intention to kill Robert. If Mandy pre-planned to kill Robert, the issue is, why did she bother divorcing Robert? Because raising an intention to divorce will obviously irritate Robert. This will largely increase her difficulty to communicate and to plan out the murder.
有道理耶。
And the only direct evidence provided by the prosecution about Mandy's conduct of murdering Robert is from Alex's statement. And that will go back to the previous issue for you to consider whether the statements made by Alex is credible enough to send someone like Mandy in her position to be accused by murder, to be deprived of the freedom for the rest of her life. And that is all for our opening statement. Thank you.
Wow. 很稳的。
Common symptoms of the battered women syndrome.
She couldn't sleep well. This is the first insomnia. And also she feels insecure. She doesn't trust people. And also she would feel helpless from time to time and with a very low mood.
From your professional knowledge, a battered woman's interaction with their husband, is it the same as a normal person?
No. A battered woman very much depend on the husband, and it's always feels like this, a subject of the husband.
Battered women, as you said, would a woman's reaction the same as a normal person?
Objection, leading question.
洛心 objection.
No, I think the question could be put. It wasn't put in a way that the answer must be this. It was put in a way that there was an open answer to be given by the witness.
Do either of the drugs have any particular taste?
No, it just tastes like normal medicine.
So if someone were to accidentally drink, for example, lemon tea, which was infused with a drug, they would not realize. Am I correct?
哎，收回来了。算了。
All I can say is I have never mixed drugs with lemon tea, but I assume it will taste like a normal lemon tea, but I've never tried before.
Okay, thank you. And Miss Tan to mix her medication with lemon tea.
I did not recommend her to mix it with lemon tea.
But can it be done?
法官忍不住主动问了一个问题，这个很重要。
It's not recommended to take mixed medicine with lemon tea, but some people prefer to do that.
I see. Thank you.
Yeah， 但还是有的，
是一种正常的服药方式。
哦，那对辩方还是更有利的。嗯。
哇塞！
哦，来调了。
遗憾，罗老师
发力了。
juice? No.
Now, Mr. Chan.
Hi, Mandy.
来了。
漂亮，来了。